Hi everybody, I'm not Sarah, but I'm also a recorder player.
Hello everybody, I'm Sarah and this is José and we are recorder players.
Yes!
This week I'm actually not at home. We are in a theatre in Roosendaal in the south of the Netherlands making a theatre production, and this week is the really busy rehearsal week, so I actually didn't have any time to make a tutorial video. But a lot of you were really interested in meeting my trio's Renaissance consort, so that's actually quite handy because we're here with them. José is in trio
aXolot!
Yay! The other member of aXolot is of course Dodo, but she isn't here because she's recording a CD. So today let's have a look at our Renaissance instruments.
Yes!
So as you can see, our consort is made up of 7 instruments, 1 soprano in C,
2 altos in F,
3 tenors in C,
and 1 F beset.
Woo. All 7 of these instruments were built for us by a Dutch recorder maker called Peter van de Poel. How long did it take for him to build these for us?
About 2 years. First we did loads of research because there are now quite a lot of recorder makers actually making concert instruments. Actually it was pretty difficult to choose because you know, there are so many things. What do you go for? Historic correctness, sound, do you want to play with other instruments as well, tuning, size, money, waiting list.
Yeah. So it's like all the dream things and then all the practicalities as well.
And pretty fast we came to this. The sound is very nice and it is a very practical set in the sense of that it is as well quite historical correct as well as practical if you want to work with other musicians. Let's say you want to play once with a cellist or even a piano player maybe, or
harpsichord, gamba. Everything was made from one tree. And each of these instruments are all made from one piece, apart from the beset, which is made from 2 pieces. And these are made from maple wood, which has then been stained, so it looks very pretty, but it's actually like maple wood. Our Renaissance consort is in high Renaissance pitch, which is 466. This sounds a semitone higher. The A is 466 Hertz instead of 442.
Right.
3.
Depends.
We chose for instruments that go in F, C, F, C. So the bassettes and the altos are in F and the sopranos and tenors are in C. And this is quite similar to how a set of modern recorders would be tuned. Historically, Renaissance instruments were also tuned in fifths. That meant that you would have the basses in F, the great basses in C, the bassettes in G, the tenors in D, the altos in A, so that's fifths all the way along, and we've chosen for 4th, 5th, 4th, 5th. Why?
Again, because of playing with other people.
Yeah, the practical thing as well was that a lot of the music we already had in our repertoire was designed with FC in mind, and for various reasons we found this it's good to stick to that now.
Yeah. Practicalities.
Yes. We're very practical. We're very practical. We'll compromise anything. And these instruments are tuned in... What are they tuned in?
Yeah, A is 466, a light mean tone.
So if I play a scale...
Maybe some sort of strange fingerings?
Yeah, I was going to say I played the scale. What is that meant to suggest? I don't know. With Renaissance instruments, you often use different fingerings than you would on Baroque instruments. Let's get a bit closer. These are our instruments, and at the bottom you can see they have single holes. That means if you want to play the C sharps or D sharps, E flats, D flats, you have to do a bit of half holing.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm going to take a soprano so that you can see my fingers, and we have without the little finger, with the little finger, probably this one, C sharp like this, and the biggest difference is the D is with nothing. And then as you get higher, you have to half hole finger 6. D, you use some extra fingers. So there's quite a lot of different fingerings to learn if we're playing together.
Exactly.
This is our Bizet recorder. In F, this is in 2 parts. We have a foot joint here, and this is called a fontanelle, and it's the decorative part that covers up the key work. As you can see, it's a double key, which meant theoretically people could play it with their right or left hand. However, as you can see moving up the recorder, the third holes for each hand are slightly displaced to enable you to put your third finger on them easily. So actually you have to play it this way round, and I have created a very handy thumb strap with 3 hair ties, which is incredibly professional. But what I do is I put my thumb in here, and that helps to support the recorder while I'm playing. And then at the top here we have a cap, and you can see the top of the recorder, you've got the hole that it blows in is here. The sound comes out here, so you put this cap on the top and then you blow in there.
It's nice to say something about the sound, in the sense of that you really have to play them quite differently.
Do you want to sit? Come in there. Come on. No, come on. Get in the video.
All the way in the back. I'm gonna hide.
What were you going to say about the sound?
Oh, about the sound. No, I was just wondering, I think it's important to say that once you start playing these instruments, that it's a very different feeling when you start. It's a very different way of blowing, actually. And in the beginning, yeah, it's maybe not so easy. At least for me, it wasn't.
Like if you're transferring over from Baroque instruments, you mean?
Exactly.
What would you say is the difference in the way that you blow?
Well, firstly, you need much more air. When I started, I got really dizzy in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like really dizzy. I really had to just simply learn to just breathe out, and also that you have to learn to hear things differently. So that the different aesthetic is kind of your cue. So when you learned before to make like a quite smaller sound, maybe very perfect, very round, very neat. At once it's a bit more like
yeah. Can we give an example of that? I mean, the great thing about having 7 instruments made from the same tree at the same time by the same person is that theoretically they are all perfectly in tune with each other.
Yeah.
Then the variable is, of course, us.
The weather.
And the weather. Should we play something? What can we play together? I'll just cut something in. We have to rehearse for like another 13 hours today. We're not going to play. It's like, chill.
well, Renaissance music, of course, a lot of Renaissance, but they're also really nice, I find, for certain modern things. When you play contemporary music that is really about sound.
And in the production, the whole reason we're here in this theatre is we're doing a production called Hoe de grote mensen weggingen en wat er daarna gebeurde. And we are playing solely the music of aXolot, who I'm sure you all listen to every day. Okay, let's gather the instruments and say bye. Bye bye. Thank you for watching our video on our Renaissance consort instruments by Peter van der Poel. As always, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and today you can do that by clicking José!
Yes! Woo!
Keep going, keep going.
Hoi,
Hallo?
Hey!
wij zijn net klaar met onze video.
Je mag hallo zeggen.
Tegen jullie viewers van de channel.
Ja, ik heb een YouTube kanaal over blokfluiten.
Hallo.
Dit is Dominique, hij is acteur in de voorstelling.
Inspreker, acteur.
Inspreker, ja, educatiemedewerker, mens.
Mens, ook nog.
Ja, speel je ook blokfluit?
Ik speel geen blokfluit. Nee.
Cut.